If you're wondering how I went to this, to back to this in just a few days, don't worry, I am too. My name is Jaden, and this summer I took my very first solo travel trip. I've only been out of the country a handful of times, which 2 of those times were cruises, which I don't really count. 2 of those other times were to Korea with my mom, who was my safety net. This time I decided to take one of the longest flights in the world, the longest flight that I had ever been on for sure, to go to one of the furthest countries I could possibly go to from where I'm currently living. And on top of that, I was going to meet 11 strangers. Now, why would I do this? For the plot. This trip was such a wild ride, which you guys would know if you've been watching my Instagram stories. But if you haven't, let's start at the airport. So this was already a traumatizing day. Like I said, I never traveled alone before, so there were a lot of what ifs. I was really scared, and I just didn't want to be alone for that long, aka didn't want to leave my boyfriend, so I was a mess. All in all, the flights ended up being really good. I had an entire row to myself on the 17-hour flight, so I was able to actually lay out and sleep. No delays, no problems. That wouldn't be the case for the entire trip, but at this point, we were good. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to my channel. Currently in Ubud, Bali, Indonesia. I've just come off of a 30-hour travel day, and I don't think I'm processing what the fuck is happening. This place is such a culture shock. I'm like not built for this. I feel like way too American, but it's heaven. It really is. Oh my god. I cannot believe I was sobbing thinking about coming. I mean, don't get me wrong. I can tell I'm gonna miss home after a few days of this because it's very different, but I'm just gonna take my little bit of paradise right now while I have it. I feel disgusting. I really want to shower and just kind of like get back into it. But of course we have to do a little room tour first. My roommate's also not here. I don't know if she is coming anytime soon, so I want to rush this before I feel like I'm bothering her. It is so insane that life just looks like this here. Like people just live with this kind of scenery. I'm losing it. This is the entrance. It's literally just like this big black block, and like it's very open. Like it's crazy. I can hear all the people outside, and it's automatic. This is how you open it. This is the view when you walk in, guys. I'm definitely claiming this bed. I want to be closer to this like table. We have like a coffee station, some water. I don't know if this water is safe to drink. I'm a little bit nervous about it. They even give us some cookies, and then they give me a drink, and we walk out here, guys. This is so different from my expectations. I don't even know what to say. I have nothing. I just had to film that while I'm alone and while I just got here and just have this like initial shock and first reaction. But I would like to shower. I'd like to maybe take a little nap, just get comfortable a little bit, like kind of reorganize my stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then we'll see where the night takes us. Tonight's the welcome dinner, and then I'll be able to go to sleep, which I did sleep a good bit on the plane and everything, but I'm not gonna be complaining about getting some more, especially because we have an early morning tomorrow. I thought I was gonna be able to hold out so much better than this. I'm so tired. My body feels so heavy and my skin is breaking out. I think I need a nap, and then we'll get ready for dinner. I'm awake against my own will. Also, it's 5:55. We're meeting in the lobby for dinner at 6:30, and my roommate still hasn't shown up. Our first picture of all of us together. Obviously at this point we had just met, so I think it's really funny because we look a lot more closed off than we were later on into the trip, but it's such a cute, memorable moment for all of us. I love it. Our first official day started at Titik Dua Ubud, which was our hotel in Ubud for all 3 days. Our main plan was to go to the monkey forest, but we did make a couple stops before that to a traditional jewelry making place as well as a traditional sarong making place. So that was kind of a random side quest that I didn't know we were going on. Then of course we did go to the monkey forest. I was really nervous about going here because I've heard some negative things about the monkeys, but it really was no big deal. They were really calm, really fine. It was a very good experience. is the day that I was most excited for because we were going to the waterfall. If you guys don't know, this waterfall is famous for a lot of influencer pictures. It is like the place to get that girl picture, and I really wanted that picture. That was really pretty much all this day was about, was just getting the sexy pictures on the waterfall, and I think we all got what we wanted to out of it. After the waterfall, we did this water purification thing, which I did not participate in because I didn't want to get extra wet, but I was very happy to be the camera girl, so I took a lot of clips, which I'm going to force you guys to watch all of. It's day 2 of the trip and I'm only taking out my camera now. To be fair, I really did try yesterday, but I didn't have a battery in it. So yeah, still my fault, but what could I do? So a little bit of an update. Last time I filmed for real was like when I just got in. We had the welcome dinner that night, and then yesterday we did the monkey forest and we did the market, and we also did like a couple traditional villages where they did jewelry making and sarong making, which is like the traditional clothing that they wear in the temples and stuff. So that was really cool, but I think the jet lag just kind of caught up to me. I did have enough energy to call my mom and talk to her for a little bit. Actually, even when we got back, we went to the pool for a couple hours, but then I got in, didn't have dinner, just called my mom, talked to her for a little bit. I had not yapped to her in like 4 days, so it was very worth it. And after I was done with that, I literally just passed out. There is not enough time to like do all of the social media posting, like all of the filming, all of the like picture editing, and like going through all the pictures, uploading stories, uploading posts, and sleeping enough, and talking to all the people back home. I feel like this is another level of like traveling stress because I'm doing it by myself and because I have people at home that I still want to keep up with, but the time difference is just so much. Yeah, it's been crazy. But today we did the waterfall. I did get the picture, so I'm very happy. And then after the waterfall, we did a water purification ceremony. I didn't actually like do it because I didn't want to get wet again, but we did do that, and then got some lunch, then came back to the hotel. It's like 4:30 right now. I need to shower. I need to like refresh. I need to wash my hair. Then we're going back out to dinner tonight, and hopefully I get back on track with my vlog from there. I've been filming a lot of like small clips, so I do have a feeling this is going to be very similar to Korea's vlog, but I'm perfectly fine with that. Like, there's still a ton of content. It's just not a lot of talking, which, do you really need the talking? I mean, all of the like good shit is in the videos of what's actually happening. Like, I'm usually the opposite. I usually don't film enough of what's happening. I talk too much. So this is actually a lot better, but maybe I go a little bit too much on the other end. Oh, also I lost a nail, so I need to glue that back on. Let's go get in the shower, and then I gotta make TikToks, I gotta post, gotta do a lot. And even though I'm tired, we're not letting the jet lag catch up until it's like 9 o'clock at least. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Finished packing for tomorrow. It's only our 3rd night in Ubud, but we're already leaving tomorrow. We're about halfway done with the trip already. So yeah, it's crazy because like the night we had our welcome dinner, we stayed here, but we had like just arrived that day. So it's gonna be a really similar thing with canggu because we're gonna arrive tomorrow, but we have a full day of activities in Ubud. So we'll get in kind of midday. Then I think we have 2 full days over there, but then I think also, let me check this itinerary. Yes, so both of our full days there don't really like do anything. So here, like yesterday, we started at 8:30 and then we didn't get back until like 4. And then today we started at 8 and we weren't back until 4:30, 4? I don't know. But like we had stuff all morning and like through breakfast. And we also have stuff all day tomorrow. Like we're starting at 8 again. And then tomorrow we have only stuff from 3:30 on. Tomorrow's our like last super busy day, and then the last day we only have the massage, which is at 1, and then we don't have anything until our sunset cocktail at 6 and our dinner at 7, so we can sleep in both of these days. So I guess I need to look up stuff to do in Canggu. I don't know, I was more worried about being here, but now I'm like, we haven't even gotten a second to do anything ourselves. So like, I still haven't ridden a scooter. So I don't know if I'm going to do that. I have to, right? Like, I do. But yeah, today's our last night here, so that's why I'm all packed up, so that we can get all of our stuff transferred over to the next hotel. And it's so weird because, like I said, this is basically a halfway point, so the amount of time we've spent here is the amount of time we're gonna spend in Canggu. So tomorrow, when we're like getting out of the experience, that will basically be like I'm getting to the hotel here after traveling, and I only have that amount of time. And then it's so crazy, like literally 2 more full days, 3 more full days, and then we wake up and we leave. It's kind of not halfway because we have 5 full days and we've only had 2 full days of activities at this point. But I guess at the end of tomorrow we'll be halfway. That's crazy. All right, so we have dinner in about an hour-ish, an hour 15 more so. I would like to like edit some TikToks and stuff, maybe post a little bit on Instagram. I may or may not go do that outside at the pool. I kind of just want to like lay down for a little bit, but I could also go lay down in the pool. But I also want to like get ready a little bit more, like my hair is wet. I do want to put on makeup. We'll see. I don't know. I want to leave my phone on the charger for a little while longer, and we'll see where the night takes me. On day 3, we also started with another side quest. This time it was one of my favorites. We actually did the BALI swing. Super good deal. It was like $50 to rent a dress and to get unlimited photos and videos at like 20 different locations right here. I didn't do that many just because we were shorter on time, and I was one of like 2 girls who wanted to do it in the first place. But this was great. This was so worth it. I got some of the most beautiful pictures I could ask for, and I was just so excited to do it in general. This day was really long because, tell me why, even after we did the BALI swing, we still had a full day of the farming experience. Everyone else was really excited about this day. This was not really my vibe, I'm not gonna lie. It was just really messy, and I knew I wasn't really gonna want the lunch that we were cooking for ourselves because I'm such a picky eater. Plus, this was a lot of walking. I was just like exhausted at this point, and we still had to drive to Canggu, which was a pretty long drive. But yeah, we just got to go around a farm and see what it's like, and we even went to a traditional Balinese village, and we learned a lot about the culture and a lot about different practices that they've used across time, which is really, really interesting. If you get a chance, it's definitely worth it to do some research into their culture. It's pretty cool. Guys, we just got to Canggu, and it's completely different vibe. It's much more my vibe, and I'm very excited. I feel like the girlies are going out tonight. We're eating pizza, maybe getting drinks. This is like Miami or LA. Like, it's still culturally very rich, but has more of a Western feel to it, which is what I really like. It's kind of like in Korea when we did go to Busan. Completely different vibe. So it's 7 right now. We just got in, and we have dinner at Luigi's Pizza at 9. But yeah, we're gonna go out and do that tonight. And then, I don't know, we have like really easy days for the next 2 days. Like, we don't have really a lot of activities planned, so I don't know. I'm so excited though. This place is gorgeous. Give like a little bit of a room tour. So we have just like the bed, seating area, and we actually do have a little bit of a kitchen. Well, I don't know what this is. Ooh, okay. But we have a microwave, we have a sink, we have a fridge, and we have a little closet up here, and then this is the bathroom. Let me turn the lights on. This is our bathroom. So we have shower right here. Gorge. And this is really cool. You actually insert your card to get the lights on. Like, I've never seen that before. But yeah, I'm so excited. This is so crazy. happened, guys? I did everything I possibly could to prepare for this trip, and I got Bali belly. Ugh, God. Honestly, the last couple of days have been pretty bad. Ever since I went out, it wasn't so good, and it kind of traumatized me a little bit. So like, I'm done. Like, I'm done with the trip now. I can tell I've hit my limit, and I'm not doing anything else. Which, I mean, I have like 12 hours until I leave, so it's literally just tonight. All the other girls went to the farewell dinner tonight. I did not, because I did manage to get up today, and I did my massage, and then I laid out at the pool for a couple hours, which I am really happy about, because I think in those couple hours I got a pretty good tan, because the UV was like really high. But also after that, I was like completely done. I was out. Plus, socially, I'm just kind of burnt out a little bit. I really need a break. I do really like my roommate, but I need my alone time. I need some space, because people keep like being invested in me. It's very sweet. I do like it in a way, but I just like to kind of, again, have my space. Like, when I am feeling bad, I don't want people asking me questions. I don't really want people talking to me. So I think at this point, I'm just like irritated more so, and I don't want to be around people. And I've been around people for like a week now, and it's been too much. So I'm kind of just out of it. And I mean, I'm upset for a few different reasons. Like, yes, I'm upset that I like can't go to the farewell dinner, and that I didn't do our activities yesterday. But at the end of the day, my reasoning is more than just like being sick and being socially exhausted. It's also just because, like, I mean, they're all like symptoms of being sick and exhausted. Like, I don't have the energy to do a lot of different things. I don't have the energy to get out of bed. I don't have the energy to think. So like, if I did have to get a bike or a car back by myself, I don't have the energy to do that. I'm also a little bit traumatized from going out, and I don't think that my mental health could really take that right now. But I also just don't feel like getting dressed up and getting ready, because I would want to take pictures. I would want to look cute and feel good if I were to go to the dinner, but I just don't, and I wouldn't. So yes, I'm upset about, you know, not seeing the girls. And if the only thing was like I was a little bit socially tired, then I definitely think I could push through just for like this one last night. But it's more than just that. A lot of the things I was actually excited for and looking forward to was like the content out of this, all the pictures, all the videos and stuff, and I just know I'm not gonna be able to get that. Also, I know that we would be taking pictures, and I would look disgusting in all of these pictures and videos, so I'm just like, no, not participating in it tonight. And maybe that sounds shitty of me, but I can't. So I really didn't eat anything at all yesterday. Like, I quite literally had 4 crackers for the entire day, and then I slept about 20 hours. I woke up today, I did have breakfast. I managed to get like some bread, some fruit, some egg, and that was fine. I survived it. Again, survived the massage and like laying out at the pool. And now it's 7 and I just had my dinner, which was just a pasta place. Very disappointed. It's so annoying, because like, this is what happens with me in other countries. Like, I'll feel really positive, and then at some point I just hit a wall, and I just like need to go back home. Like, I need my comfort. So that's like where I'm at right now. Like, food was okay. I'm not saying it was bad, but I need comfort food now. I need food that tastes like home. Okay. My anxiety is at like an all-time high. I'm trying not to really like think about it, so I'm not having like any physical manifestation of it, but I am so worried that like something is going to happen on the way back. Whatever happens when I get home, like, I can deal with that later, and I know I can deal with anything along the way. I'm just like really hoping for no bumps in the road on the way back. I already have enough to deal with. Like, I'm already on the back end of Bali belly. My stomach's not really gonna be healed for a minute. I don't want to give like a bunch of details on what it feels like and what my manifested symptoms are, but like, I'm not done yet, I know. So I don't want to deal with that on flights. I hope it's mostly like over by then, but who knows. And then I'm hoping there's like no struggles getting to the airport, getting in the airport, hoping none of my flights are delayed. If they are, I'm gonna be very upset, and I'm hoping my luggage gets through. I don't know why like these things are coming up, but those are the things in my head that like are really worrying me. Obviously, I'm hoping like my plane doesn't crash. I like need to knock on wood, because I feel like anxiety is so bad. Like, I don't know, what if like one of the things I didn't mention happens? Look, I like really want this to be like such a cutesy little fun vlog, but also I always want to be real with you guys. I will like post the pictures and make everything look perfect, but in my videos, you guys know I'll always be real with you and explain what's going on. Life is not always perfect. Life is not always beautiful. And this is just one of those times where I am really worried. I am really stressed. I am kind of disassociating and also panicking at the same time, but I'm hoping everything goes good. This isn't the end of the video. I'm still gonna film all the way through, I think, like up until I get home, but I don't know. I'm like about to cry. I'm like so stressed about the situation. Whatever happens, it's out of my control at this point, I understand, but I'm just so worried about the travel. Like, it's a lot of stress.